Here we go.
All right.
Hi, I'm Nate Taylor.
And I'm Forrest Storrs.
This is A Road That Knows Your Name.
Road That Knows Your Name is a collaborative storytelling game that you play with your friends where you collectively play as a group of people on a journey.
Before you start your game, you ask a series of questions.
Yeah, you want to set up what kind of story you're telling first. So you talk about the tone of your journey first. Like, do you want a whimsical journey? Do you want it to be dark and brooding, or epic, or swashbuckling?
Okay, so
we've talked about
space truckers. They're headed to Depot 44. They're running Skull,
which is a
the
space trucker planet. Running Skull means they're smugglers and they're smuggling frozen heads.
At sub-Kelvin temperatures.
Sub-Kelvin temperatures. What does that mean? Who cares? We've got a crew of our space smugglers. They kind of owe a crime organization money for the down payment on their spaceship.
Yep. You break the rules, you're cleaning the bathroom. If you break enough rules and enough serious rules, you're getting spaced.
You get left spaced. Damn.
Getting thrown out.
I thought you were just getting marooned. What kinds of maintenance does it need?
I think cleaning. We talked about you got to go out. Nobody wants to clean the space flaps.
No one wants to clean the space
in the
flaps.
back. That's a big pain because you got to hose it off and the water keeps freezing. Yeah, other than that, to maintain, it guzzles diesel like nobody.
It just uses diesel fuel.
It uses diesel fuel.
It uses diesel.
In the year 3099.
Yeah, well, they get it from the diesel fuel planet, which is a sea of diesel fuel and nothing else.
Diesel fuel.
So it's environmentally friendly.
It's surrounded by a thick black cloud.
Yeah.
The stratosphere is dense.
Yeah. It's environmentally friendly diesel fuel from the diesel fuel planet.
Space friendly, vacuum friendly. Yeah. All right. From the planet of diesel fuel. Diesel
6. All right. Now we've kind of built our vessel. We've done it. Here's our space truck.
Oh, look at it.
We've got our little smuggler compartment for smuggling the heads, or skull as they call it. We've built our vessel. Stock our vessel. What kind of tools are we bringing?
Oh, tire iron.
These we can cut out too.
They got a tire iron for sure.
You got a bunch of. We got the little air fresheners, the pine tree air fresheners.
Yeah, pine soles.
Because
they just pile them up. They just keep throwing them on.
Yeah,
and they're all through the whole inside of the space truck.
Oh my god!
It looks like that scene from Seven.
Oh yeah, but it's just all pine soles.
Yeah, it's just so disgusting.
You're pushing. Yeah, it smells so bad.
That's what you get when chores are a punishment.
Oh yeah, everybody follows the rules, and then nobody cleans.
Nobody cleans.
So you just add more pine soles. Okay, are you taking anything to barter with?
Bartering, I can see you get to different localities.
Pay our way past some checkpoints. Probably.
And also you make a wrong turn, you end up in the Holler Nebula. You might need some goods to exchange.
Yeah.
Like, do you know where you're going, bud?
Do you know where you're going, bud? What do we have for that?
That's what they say.
It
comes through the translator like that.
The Babelfish says bud.
The Babelfish, he called us bud. Yeah, I think people generally like Earth trading card game cards.
The more obscure,
vintage,
the better.
Vintage Yu-Gi-Oh, vintage Digimon.
Yeah.
Like if you've got a holographic
Neopets.
Gundam Metabots. People are obsessed in space with Metabots.
And then like Crown Jewels, people wear Beyblade parts around their necks.
Yes, they do. You know? It's entirely based on early aughts pop culture.
Pop culture from when?
It's like, that's the good stuff.
Nate Taylor and Forrest Storrs, the designer of this game, we're children. Okay, great, yeah. Nostalgia trip items.
No fresh water.
We don't take any fresh water.
Not a drop of fresh water. They don't need it. They've got...
We do it the way the ancient Egyptians did, where we just drink beer, and that's how we know it's not contaminated.
Yes.
This is
we stay safe.
We are running into issues because we know at least one of our crew members, it was his week to watch the kid, and he's brought the kid along.
There's one child.
And I don't know, the child needs water.
It's a low alcohol content.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Brew.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like pretty safe.
It's like 1%.
Safe. It's very low percent.
It's really safe, and you can drink as much of it as you want.
Yeah, and it's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
We
and
swear
we're not
it's
going to
not
tell
an
your
issue.
mom about this.
We're not worried about it.
Do you take a source of heat or light? I think we're a spaceship. We've got those.
Yeah, we've got loads. The tailpipe heat, the heat from the tailpipes, which there are a lot, gets recirculated through the ship.
I feel like getting something to negative Kelvin would actually take quite a lot of energy, and the residual heat
it
from
would
that
generate
reactor.
tons of heat. Actually, shedding the heat in the dead of space is the big issue.
Oh yeah, we're actually somehow overheating.
Yeah, we're overheating in the dead cold of space. Everybody's hanging out in tank tops
our space
and shorts.
Yeah, when we go out
shorts.
When we go out to clean the space fins, it's like a space suit. It's like a space helmet and nothing else.
Yeah,
because we're good.
It's
You're good out there.
Warm,
It's
even
warm.
in the
It's
vacuum,
balmy.
it is warm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, now we're ready for our journey. Okay, we've got stuff you can. So we've got our spaceship, our little space trucker ship.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing we do before we take any turns is we follow one of these change of terrain cards. This is not what the final card looks like.
So we're starting our journey. We take a change of terrain card.
Yes. And then there are 3 more of them shuffled into the deck. So the first thing you do is you all write down an adjective on a scrap of paper, and you put it face down on the table, and you all reveal them at the same time. And you try to think of an environment that your vessel is moving through that fits all of those adjectives as best you can. All right, you got one?
Murky.
Loud.
Murky and loud. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, so what area of space are we moving through?
I think the Viridian Fog,
Viridian
which is
Fog.
like Coachella. It's like a perpetual Coachella.
It's a
nebula.
perpetual Coachella nebula.
Yeah.
Your tent is sort of like what's that New Zealand thing where you get into a ball and you roll down a hill?
It's in New Zealand. I know what you're talking about. It's a bubble ball thing.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So those are your tents, and you try to just
tents.
like bounce around the nebula between different shows. So it's murky and it's loud.
Murky
We're in
and
Space
loud.
Coachella, the Viridian Nebula. Is Viridian green? Is that what the word means?
No, I don't know what Viridian is. I don't know if it's a word.
Well, it means Coachella in space now.
Yes.
And then once you have this, you answer these questions kind of back and forth, round robin. So you can start. Does our vessel move slower or faster here, and why?
Slower, because we don't want to incur penalties for killing people.
Yeah.
Because they are bouncing off of the hull of the truck. We're watching that they don't get too close to the intakes on the turbines.
Of course.
And get shredded.
Yeah.
Because we've dealt with that before, and we've learned our lesson.
Oh yeah, it's like, that was the last time someone had to clean the bathroom. All right.
So slower. What new kind of maintenance is required here?
I think there's a lot of there's actually some cleaning that we have to do now, because people we're going through a lot of fog flares and people throwing paint balloons, and there's a lot of vandalism happening here.
That's really
and it's like, we might not care, but we've got enough of these checkpoints to pass through that we want to look professional.
Dumb.
Yeah.
We want to keep the 80 years of trucking excellence, and then on the back it's like, stable career. How's my driving? Stable career with space benefits.
Yeah, with space benefits.
Dial up holographic. Dial this on the holographophone to start today.
Is there water or food available here? What do you have to do to get it?
Actually, these people need food and water. They're the Nobody
brings enough water.
Super dehydrated.
Yeah.
So there is not food.
There's not really food or water,
but we're bartering,
we brought a lot
for safe passage. We got to pay off some roadies to jet some of the bigger sound stages out of the way so that we can pass through.
Are there other people here, e.g. locals, fellow travelers, pirates? What do you have to change to account for them?
There are roadies, there are vendors, And I could see the vendors being the muscle here and the authority. Like, I don't see this being a situation that's being policed. I feel like any kind of they kind of won't touch it. So it's the vendors who are like worried about their merchandise and stuff. They hire like muscle and enforcement. They're the ones like, stay away from my French fry stand if you're not going to buy anything.
Right. Yeah.
They're the ones that you kind of want to watch out for. They're the ones that you want to pay off for safe passage through the nebula.
Yeah. And now we have our new terrain. So that happens at random points throughout the game. Then we have we're going to take you through a few normal turns.
Here we go. All right. I'll go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I drew a card. I'll describe it. It's a telephone pole with a bunch of notices stapled to it. It looks like it's a windy day. All right, I'm rolling. That's a 5.
So the dice roll adds some direction to the prompt. It is, at the end of the day, optional. If you see the prompt and you feel like the image inspires clearly what happens next, just go for it. But we found sometimes that's not enough for folks. So this die roll of 5 means something negative happens to your cargo.
Happened to my cargo. And I see the telephone pole. I think there were some power lines that were running to one of the sound stages, and it actually shorted out a lot of the cooling systems, especially the ones running to the head container.
Oh no.
Some of the heads are waking up a little bit, and they're starting to talk, which is good. Not good. You want to minimize electrical activity in the brain, especially between the hemispheres, because that's when the head starts to go bad. We're trying to preserve the brains.
Yeah.
Those are what get eaten. Those are what gets sourced out for mega LLMs.
Yeah.
You just want to minimize movement, minimize activity.
They're starting to wake up. So
they're starting to wake up. Some of them are starting to wake up.
Yes,
this is our subsistence. We need to lock this problem down.
The next thing to do is sort of the fun part. We want to add something or subtract something from our model that reflects whatever just happened.
Which is this the big cooling unit?
Sure, that can be the big cooling unit. Yeah.
Maybe it's just hanging on by a thread.
Okay, and then at the end of your turn, you can either hold a conversation between the crew of the ship, or you can start a project.
I think they need to start a project. I don't know how much conversation would be happening about this.
Yeah.
They're going to start a project rather than trying to repair the cooling unit because they don't have the tools. They're going to try to reroute power from somewhere else in the ship. They're going to switch the power steering to manual steering in order to reroute power to the cooling system.
That makes sense.
Which means they're going to have to spacewalk every time they want to steer now.
That's not ideal.
But they figure once they get to the next depot, once they get to the next truck stop, they can get some repairs going. But for now, they're going to try to do a power reroute.
All right, and how long would that take?
And I feel like that's going to take about 3 turns.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yeah.
All right.
So we take a die.
All right, we have our die. We're going to set it to the 3 is facing up, and we're going to put it as close to that part of the ship. Let's just set her there.
Just to remember.
Yep, just to remember, and we're going to count down each turn.
Now I'll take it. That's turn.
All right, so the next turn, and we draw the next card.
I've got a little chain.
The shattered chain.
The shattered chain.
Nice.
I'll add a die roll to it. It's a 2. I believe is something positive happens to the vessel.
Thank goodness for that.
Something positive happens to our vessel. What's a chain?
A broken chain. That would be a good thing. No, it sounds like I'll let you. We try to let the other person.
Yeah.
Try to let the other person get through it.
Yep. Staring into the void, trying to think of something.
No pressure.
I think I'm just gonna look at it in terms of a chain, not a broken chain. And I think we pick up a little trailer of supplies.
Nice. We pick it up.
Yeah.
It's like might have been unintended.
We're gonna tow it. It might have been unintended.
It might have been unintended.
Oops. This is a 3.
That was a 3.
Right there.
You lost our dice.
I've got a little piece that's got a.
I see the hitch. Yeah, we're
So
just
we're
gonna
gonna
hitch that on the back,
Add a hitch.
and we're gonna scoot.
They won't miss it.
And not, no.
They never do.
Mm-mm.
As we do this, we also count down our project
So
die.
that 3 goes down to 2.
Goes down to 2.
We're working on rerouting that power. It's getting a little scary. Some of the heads are like looking around and blinking.
And then I start a project or have a conversation. Let's have a conversation. The person whose turn it is going to establish the premise of the gathering, where the crew gathers and discusses something. And then you go around the table with everybody adding a line of dialogue and a sensory detail, ending with the person who started the conversation, so they get the last word.
This is 2 of us, so this will be a pretty quick.
This will be quick.
Pretty quick
But I think the
combo.
conversation should be, what should we use this trailer for?
And do we say what characters are speaking?
Characters tend to crop up sometimes. You don't want to resist it too hard, but like we tend to avoid having named characters in this game. You just voice something that you think somebody would voice in this situation.
And remind me again, the question is,
What should we do with our new trailer?
what should we do with our new trailer? All right. Well, I reckon we should crack her open and see what manner of goods are in there.
I think we should turn it into an Airbnb that moves.
I like that.
People will be into that.
Is that the conclusion of the conversation?
That is, I think we forgot sensory details.
Sensory detail.
You want to take that again?
Yeah, I'll take that again. It'd be a nice place to vape. I don't know. Let me take it a third time.
No, I like that.
Would it actually be a nice place to vape?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's got the big window in the back. I just can't think of anything but the view. It's like a tail gunner seat, but you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Except vape.
Nothing but vape.
You have to vape when you're in there.
Tail vaping. Yeah. Okay. It's going to be our tail vaping spot.
And a sensory detail.
And a sensory detail.
To the scene.
The smell of a jewel. Because they're a big vapor.
Yeah. And their voice is sort of like, it's that bassy aspect to it when they speak through the cloud.
Ah, yes.
I think we should turn it into an Airbnb that moves, because maybe some people would like a cruise.
I'm sure.
We rent out a cruise to one of these burners around here. Sensory detail is there's a laptop open to the Bed Bath & Beyond website.
He's already started making purchases.
Yeah, for the Airbnb. Lots of those little live, laugh, love sort of
knickknacks. Yeah. Don't talk to me until I've had my wine. Let's do one more turn.
Okay, feel free.
All right, one more turn. Our project dice has just gone down to 1, which means the project is complete.
Oh no, when it goes down to 0, it's complete.
I'm sorry.
I'm setting it to 1 so that during this last turn that we film, we'll complete it.
Next turn, it'll be complete, and we will resolve it. In the meantime, I drew a pair of socks. So let's roll a different die. And let's see what we get. 5. 5 again. That is a...
that is something negative happens to your cargo.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. One of the heads fully wakes up, and it's saying some upsetting stuff. Because the kid happened to be there. The kid that thinks that its parent is doing things that are all above board and totally legal.
Yeah.
The head woke up in shock, and this head actually saw its demise coming, so it knows it's going to be made into like lunch meat.
Oh, damn.
You're going to throw it on that slicer.
I was thinking these were going to be used as like processing power, but no,
there's
it's
all
just
kinds
meat.
there's all kinds of things.
There's brain steak. Yeah.
It's a lot. It's like a really good Genoa salami.
Oh yeah.
To the palates of some aliens.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, like a mortadella. Cerebella.
Cerebella.
A delicious thin sliced cerebella. So that's bad.
That's bad, yeah.
The kid is locked himself in the locker and he refuses to come out, won't talk to anybody. And of course the heads are still warming up. So hopefully that gets resolved when this project counts down the whole way.
What if he locks himself in the trailer?
He locks himself in the trailer.
Yeah, the vape trailer. Hey, that's for vaping.
There's no vaping happening there right now. So
he's gonna have to do so many chores.
Yeah, he's gonna be cleaning the toilets.
Now we count down our project die. This goes to 0. Even if this wasn't your turn, you would get to jump in at this point. Tell us how the project resolves, but you have to roll a die to find out how the project resolves, if it's good or bad.
Oh, please let it be good. Oh, it's a 2.
Okay, 2 means your project fails.
Oh, that's bad.
But for the sake of demonstration,
This
I
could
want
be a
to
short
pretend that you rolled a 1, because a 2 just means the project goes wrong. A 1 means the project goes so right that it goes wrong, and
So
the
right
solution
that it
creates
goes
new
wrong.
problems.
Well, I think rerouting from the power steering, it cooled those brains down.
Nice.
We actually, some of them got freezer burn, and they have to be discarded.
Oh no, we lose a head?
And also, we're now there's so much cold that we're venting it out into space, and it's no longer a safe temperature to spacewalk in. So
Oh
we
damn,
lost
it's
one
too
head.
cold outside.
It's too cold in space to go out
too
there.
cold in space.
You
What's the
can't
world
go out
coming
there.
to?
It's dangerous. Put a
I
coat
can't
on.
even. I have to put a coat on to go outside in space.
You do. Make sure and a hat too.
Mhm.
Don't you dare go out there. All right, kid in the trailer. It's too cold to go out in space. So right.
Mhm.
It's wrong.
Let's play the end of the game real quick. The game ends when you run out of cards, or it's a game that can be ended at any time. You can play it for 6 hours. You can play it for an hour and a half. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
The whole time.
Yep, the whole time.
You can play it for the whole time.
This is a game that's easy to play the whole time.
It's easy to play this game the whole time.
What
does that mean?
Should we go over
You're
that
saying
in a
nonsense.
little greater detail? All right.
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You can play this game.
Holy shit. No. Keep moving.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
Okay. When you decide to end the game, that is the end of your vessel's journey. So at the end of this game, your vessel never moves again. That doesn't necessarily mean the journey's over, but it means the story that you are telling is over. We go around the table asking each other questions. So I ask a question to the person on my left about the ending of the story. The question is designed to wrap stuff up. That person answers that question and then asks their own question to the next person around the table. And you just go around the table once, and then the canon of your story is done. You can still speculate over what might have happened yet, but the story cuts off. It's over. What's a question to end?
I would love to find out what happens with the kid and their parent. Because I think it gets pretty dangerous. They run into the space bears who throw the lights on. There's a big chase. They're actually part of a space trucking convoy at that part, and there's kind of a big showdown. What sort of decisions get made about, are we sticking this one out? Even with the kid here?
I think it's gonna be I think there's a moment where the parent realizes they're doing the wrong thing. They put their kid on they buy the kid a space train ticket back to their mom's house.
There you go.
But then on the train ride out, the kid out the window of the train sees an ambush waiting for the convoy. Jumps off of the train and races back to their dad and gives them the warning just in time.
Wow.
Earning his place on the crew.
That's great. So the kid is right back.
The kid's
right back in the danger.
Yep.
All right. Great. Heartwarming.
My question is, what happens to the truck? The thing never moves again. So do we make it, or what's the last thing that breaks? I guess that's my question.
The last thing that breaks, it has to be that killer coolant system, which I think it just is hanging on by a thread. The instant they deliver and make good on their shipment, that's when they hear the rattle of the cooling system finally slow and come to a halt, and they're like, wow, we just barely made it.
All right, and that's the end of the game.
Fantastic. So if that sounds like fun, there are X number of days that it's left on Kickstarter. At the time that we're recording this, there are 10 days left.
It's true.
In the Kickstarter campaign.
Mm-hmm.
We're really excited to share this with you, and we hope you get the chance to play it someday.
Something I'll say is every time I've run a Kickstarter or done a project that's taken this long so far, by the end of it, I've had my nose so close to it that I can't really see it anymore. Anybody who's like made something like this will know that. But this game is different in that I still want to keep playing.
Yep.
I genuinely think this game is a lot of fun.
Yes.
I would play it even if I wasn't like trying to make a product out of it. It's just a ton of fun.